Hello, sir. Absolutely, we can go through how to tie a tie. I very much so appreciate the comment, kind words, and so much of what we do, in colleagues mark 18 and up. And so the videos I do have available for everybody, like meditation videos like that with, legal responsibilities, I cannot tell you how much it's heartwarming that that kind of thing is being paid attention to by people in high school, and especially being a parent, I am very aware of how important formals and all these things are. So all around heartwarming. And we'll go through the half windsor knot. It's one of the simplest, one of the easiest. You're absolutely right. So is your teacher there. You can ask any teacher, you know, any question you have. And if they don't know the answer, they'll probably point you into the right direction. YouTube is filled with these, and a lot of it can be confusing. What do you do? Which one? Because there's so many. Definitely my suggestion, half windsor. So let's go through. So now you do it with me, okay? Get your shirt, pause the video if you need, grab your tie. We're gonna put it around our neck, okay? You want these ends to not be matching up. So we're gonna have this. I like to go between the fourth and the fifth button, anywhere between, solar plexus and belly button is usually good for most ties, depends on the length, but that's about right. And so you'll have the one side just way lower than the other one. And so depending on the length you want, practice is a bunch because it's pretty simple, but it's definitely something that you get better with as practice. Once you're here, all you're going to do, you have the seams facing away from you, cross the left over the right, just like that. Okay? You created this space here. You're going to take the wide side, go over top, pull it through, and then just tighten, just like that. You're halfway done. That's why my recommendation is the half windsor. So from here, very, very simply, take my thumb, pointer finger, and I'm going to pinch the back of it and the top, just like that, creating this circle right here. I'm just going to toss it up and over, just like that. I'm going to reach through, grab it, pull it down, and then I'm going to go back up through on the next side. So see that there? I'm going to take that wide side, pull it back through, just like that. And this space that I created right there, that's why I have my fingers where I do. This right here, I'm now going to make sure is facing that way. So that seam is now facing me. All I'm going to do is pull it through just like that, pull it down, pinch at the top, just like that, slide up. You're done. Let's do it once more. We'll go through so you can. Okay, so we're here, cross it over, just like that, right? Go up over top, pull it through, just like this. From right there, all I'm going to do, thumb, pointer finger, create that circle, throw it over, pull it through. From right there, I'm going to pull it. All I do is I just take my thumb from the back and push it through that next space. So I got there, I'm going through this side. I'm going to pull it on through like that. I'm going to do that pinch at the top, take the pointer finger in, thumb on the side, middle finger on the other side, pull it up just like that. And there you go. So some tips and tricks set you aside and make everybody notice 100%. You can get 3-piece suits on Amazon for under $100. I'm not kidding. Quite a few of them actually. So you don't have to have all the little accessories, but if you do get them, they'll absolutely majorly stick out. This shirt, you need to pull that collar up over top. This shirt is called a brand called Carl Knox. So Carl Knox makes these shirts with eyelets right there. Now they're also French cuff. You can get a box of cufflinks on Amazon for like $10. But very few people walk around with French cuff shirts, and even fewer walk around with tie bar shirts. You don't ever want to try to put a hole through any of your regular shirts for this. You want one that's specifically made because there's sewing in that space. And you can get a tie bar, different than a tie clip, on Amazon as well. They just unscrew, and all you do is you take it and you put it through the little eyelets on each side. It goes underneath the tie, just like that, and you just push it through the other side. And then you end up with your tie bar. Now, it's different than a tie clip. I'm going to go through that too. You have a vest on, or waistcoat as it's often called. You don't actually actually have to have a tie clip, but if you end up taking the waistcoat off, it's nice. So there is your tie bar and then a tie clip, which is a little bit different. Just that they clip on. All it's really meant to do is just kind of keep it in place whenever it's, something the waistcoat comes off and you're bending over right and you're doing anything like that. It just keeps everything in place and it gives you this whole different look. And most people don't have this. Thing is, it's just a little bit of knowledge. That's it. It's a $40 shirt from Carl Knox, Karl space Knox. Carl Knox makes eyelet shirts or tie bar shirts, and you can get the cufflinks, tie bar, tie clip. You can get boxes of each for like $10. Other thing I would say, think of it like jewelry for your suit. I like that old time look, so I like to wear a pocket watch. And depending on your school, you might have a metal detector where you just take it off and then go through and have it. I like it because I can carry a picture of my partner right there in my pocket watch, and that just goes in your little waistcoat space, and it's got these little hooks. So it just goes in here, and then you pull it. Basically, it just gives you suit jewelry, if you will. I hope that helps, and please let me know how it goes. And trust me when I say, if you go through with the different accessories, even without the tie bar, you get French press cuff link shirt. You have a lot of people looking at you like, wow, because I'm telling you, most people just wear the buttons. There's nothing wrong with that, but there's a little bit of effort, a little bit of knowledge. You get 3-piece for under $100 on Amazon. Each of these things all together, I could say you put together a 3-piece suit, including the Carl Knox shirt, maybe $175 all in all.